The morning sun spills gently through the curtains. Emma opens her eyes and listens to the quiet hum of the world. The birds outside are already awake, greeting the new day. She takes a slow breath, feeling the air fill her chest. Her body feels a little stiff, a little heavy from sleep. But today feels different, lighter somehow. She remembers the promise she made to herself last night. To move, to breathe, to feel alive again. Emma sits up, her feet touching the cool wooden floor. She smiles softly, knowing this is her moment. No rush, no noise, just the rhythm of her own breath. The world outside begins to glow, golden and calm. She stands by the window, letting the sunlight warm her face. In that stillness, she feels gratitude rise within her. This will be her morning of renewal, of quiet strength. Her journey back to energy and vitality begins now. Emma stands by the window, her eyes following the slow drift of clouds. The air feels cool, soft against her skin, filled with the scent of morning. She takes a breath in, deep and steady, letting her chest rise like a quiet wave. Then she exhales slowly, as if releasing a secret held too long. The sound of her breath fills the still room, calm and rhythmic. She closes her eyes and listens to the gentle pull of life within her. Each inhale feels like a small beginning, each exhale a gentle letting go. Her shoulders drop a little, the tension melting away with the breath. Emma thinks of her body as a garden, waiting to be awakened. Every breath she takes is a drop of rain falling on the soil. She inhales again, longer this time, feeling space open inside her chest. Her heart beats softly, reminding her that she is here, alive, present. There is no rush, no finish line, only the rhythm of air moving through her. She lets her hands rest on her belly, feeling the slow rise and fall beneath her palms. The warmth of her own touch grounds her in this quiet moment. She breathes in peace and breathes out what no longer serves her. With each breath, her thoughts begin to slow, like leaves settling after a breeze. The noise of yesterday fades somewhere far behind her. She feels lighter now, as if something inside has unclenched. The breath begins to lead her, carrying her deeper into stillness. Emma remembers how often she used to rush through mornings. Coffee, phone, news, movement without meaning. Now she understands that stillness can be more powerful than speed. She inhales again, this time imagining light filling her lungs. Golden, soft, gentle light that spreads to her fingertips and toes. Her body responds with gratitude, awakening cell by cell. She exhales the heaviness that time has placed upon her shoulders. A small smile curves her lips as she notices the change. Breath, she thinks, is not just air, it is life itself. The rhythm continues, calm, effortless, natural. Inhale energy. Exhale peace. Each cycle clears a little more of the fog inside her. Emma opens her eyes and sees the world through new clarity. The trees outside sway softly in the morning breeze. The light has shifted, brighter, warmer, more alive. She mirrors that feeling within herself. For the first time in a while, her body feels like home again. She stands taller, steadier, her chest open and her gaze calm. Breathing is no longer something she does, it's something she becomes. The air moves through her like a river, quiet and constant. It carries away the stiffness, the small aches, the weight of sleep. Her breath paints invisible circles in the air, gentle and full of rhythm. This, she thinks, is the beginning of her renewal. One breath, one moment, one heartbeat at a time. She places her hand over her heart, feeling its pulse in harmony with the breath. Her body hums softly with life, like music only she can hear. She closes her eyes again, smiling into the warmth of her own stillness. The world waits patiently, but she is in no hurry to move. For now she stays with her breath, her truest companion. And in that simple act, she feels the quiet power of being alive. Emma rolls her shoulders slowly, feeling the quiet pull of the morning. The air around her feels softer now, like it's listening to her movement. She lifts her shoulders up toward her ears, then lets them fall with a sigh. The tension slips away, disappearing into the floor beneath her feet. Each roll feels like a wave, washing over the years of stillness. Her body remembers these movements, though it has been a long time. She circles her shoulders backward again, smooth and gentle. The rhythm of motion begins to blend with her breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. The sound of her breath becomes the soft music of her stretch. Emma feels warmth spread across her upper back, slow and tender. She tilts her head slightly to the right, feeling the length of her neck extend. The stretch is not forced, not painful, just a whisper of space opening. Her chin dips toward her chest, and she feels her spine respond. Every movement sends small messages of relief through her body. She tilts her head to the other side, breathing through the release. The muscles hum quietly under her skin, waking up with gratitude. Her shoulders circle forward now, smaller, slower, like drawing calm loops in air. She notices how each circle feels easier than the last. The stiffness begins to melt, replaced by warmth and quiet strength. Emma smiles softly, realizing that her body speaks a language of patience. A language she is finally remembering how to understand again. She brings her hands to the back of her neck, fingers resting gently on her skin. Her touch is warm, kind, forgiving. She breathes in and lets her elbows open wide like wings. The front of her chest expands, inviting in the morning light. Her breath deepens, her heart feels unburdened. She exhales slowly, letting her elbows close in front of her. Her spine curves slightly, soft as the movement of a wave. In that motion, she feels the past leaving her body one breath at a time. The years of carrying worries, plans, responsibilities all soften now. Her shoulders no longer hold the weight of what was. They are light, free, alive with quiet energy. Emma rolls them once more, letting her breath guide her rhythm. She thinks of how these shoulders once carried her through work and family. Through laughter, through loss, through life itself. Now they ask only for gentleness, and she listens. She feels gratitude for every small motion, every muscle that still moves with care. Her neck feels long, her head balanced easily above her heart. The stiffness that greeted her this morning is slowly disappearing. In its place is calm, a new sense of belonging within her own body. She tilts her head forward one more time, breathing deeply into the stretch. Then she lifts her gaze toward the window, feeling the sunlight touch her skin. Her body feels lighter, her breath deeper, her spirit quieter. This moment, simple as it is, feels sacred. It reminds her that healing doesn't come all at once, it comes through presence. Through small movement, kind thoughts, gentle awareness. She moves her shoulders again, slower this time, savoring every motion. The air around her seems to glow, filled with warmth and renewal. Emma whispers softly to herself, almost like a prayer. I release the weight of yesterday. Her breath catches the words and carries them away. She stands still, the morning light resting softly on her. In the quiet hum of her body, she feels peace begin to grow. Her shoulders drop, her neck relaxes, and her heart feels open once more. This is what freedom feels like, quiet, effortless, human. And as she breathes again, Emma knows she has already begun to return to herself. Emma lifts her arms slowly, feeling the gentle pull from shoulder to fingertip. The morning light touches her skin, soft and golden against her hands. She spreads her fingers wide, opening them like petals reaching for the sun. Her breath deepens, matching the rhythm of her movement. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, arms open. The air feels thick with calm, wrapping around her like a warm embrace. Her joints move easily now, smooth, steady, without rush or strain. Emma feels the quiet strength flowing through her muscles. Each motion seems to awaken something deep inside her chest. She opens her arms wider, palms facing forward, heart lifting with the stretch. It feels like saying yes to life, to light, to the day ahead. Her breath fills her, expanding her ribs, her spine, her spirit. She holds the stretch for a moment, suspended in calm balance. Then she exhales slowly, letting her arms drift back to her sides. Her body moves like water, soft, flowing, effortless. Emma repeats the motion again, raising her arms high above her head. Her fingers reach toward the sky, the stretch traveling down her sides. She feels her body align, long and strong, alive and present. A small smile appears on her lips, tender and full of peace. Each stretch feels like a quiet conversation with her own body. She listens to it, responds with care, and moves in harmony. Her palms press together overhead, fingers touching lightly. She breathes in, feeling her chest expand against her hands. The world feels still, as if listening to her every inhale. Then, with a slow breath out, she opens her arms wide again. The movement feels like releasing a song into the morning air. Energy flows through her, warm and steady like sunlight under her skin. She imagines the air itself moving through her fingertips, carrying warmth, carrying renewal, carrying gratitude. Emma closes her eyes and feels her arms float through space. There is no effort now, only grace. Her breath and motion are one. She can almost feel her heart smile within her chest. Each movement reminds her that her body is still strong, still capable. Not perfect, not young, but beautifully alive. She turns her palms upward, welcoming the sky above. The stretch opens her chest again, her shoulders relaxed and wide. She whispers softly to herself, "I open to the day, I open to life." The words float on her breath, gentle as a prayer. Her arms lower slowly, drifting down like leaves on calm water. The air feels different now, clearer, lighter, filled with quiet joy. Her hands rest over her heart for a moment of stillness. The warmth from her palms seeps inward, touching something deep. She feels gratitude rise, unspoken but full. For her breath, her body, her simple ability to move and feel. Emma breathes deeply again, letting the moment sink in. She imagines her energy expanding beyond her body, glowing softly, like light spreading through every corner of her being. Her arms open once more, wide and free, catching invisible sunlight. It feels like freedom, like release, like love without words. Her breath slows, her movements soften, her heart steadies. In this space she feels timeless, neither old nor young, just alive. She lets her arms fall gently to her sides and exhales completely. Her body hums with energy, her mind quiet as still water. The day stretches before her like an open horizon. She stands there for a moment, bathed in the soft glow of peace. And in the silence that follows, she feels whole again, fully, beautifully alive. Emma straightens her back slowly, feeling the quiet strength of her spine awaken. The air around her feels grounded now, filled with steady calm. She inhales deeply, sensing the length of her body from crown to tailbone. Each breath draws a soft line of energy up her back. She rolls her shoulders once more, then lets her head float tall and easy. Her spine feels like a growing tree, rooted yet reaching upward to the sky. She bends gently forward, letting her hands rest on her thighs. Her breath follows the motion, slow and mindful like a tide moving in and out. As she exhales, her back rounds softly, releasing the tension of years. Each vertebra responds, stretching, breathing, remembering its freedom. Then she inhales again, lifting her chest, arching slightly with grace. Her heart opens, and light spills through the space between her ribs. It feels like sunlight touching the forest floor after a long night. Emma continues the gentle rhythm, rounding and lifting with every breath. The movement feels ancient, familiar, like the body's quiet memory of life. Her spine hums with warmth, her breath steady and full. She notices how her body moves together now, not parts, but one flowing whole. Her mind follows the rhythm, peaceful and clear. She bends again, her head lowering toward her chest, her back curving naturally. It's not about how far she can reach, but how deeply she can feel. The stretch is tender, full of patience and grace. She feels every inch of her spine lengthen with gratitude. Her breath deepens, soft and rhythmic like the sea. The inhale lifts her again, her back straightening slowly. Her eyes rise with the motion, meeting the quiet glow of the morning. Emma smiles faintly, sensing the energy building within her. Her spine feels alive, not stiff, not tired, but fluid and free. She thinks of how many stories her back has carried through the years. All the moments of support, of holding, of standing tall through change. Now it feels like she's giving something back to it: kindness, breath, care. She rotates gently at her waist, turning her torso to the right. Her spine twists softly, her hand resting lightly on her hip. She breathes in, feeling the spiral of movement from base to crown. Then she exhales, returning to center, calm and steady. She repeats to the left, her breath guiding her through the motion. The twist feels cleansing, like wringing out old fatigue from her body. Her muscles stretch, her joints release, her energy begins to flow freely. Each motion feels smoother, lighter, as if her spine is smiling. She straightens again, standing tall, proud, balanced. Her posture feels effortless now, aligned and open. The air moves through her like a quiet song. She brings one hand behind her back, resting gently at her waist. The other reaches upward, stretching toward the ceiling. Her body forms a long, graceful line, rooted and rising. She breathes deeply, feeling the space between each vertebra expand. Her whole being feels awake, connected, renewed. Then she lowers her arm, switches sides and stretches again. Every motion feels like gratitude made visible. Her spine feels strong, not rigid, but alive with flexibility. Emma inhales once more, her back long, her chest open. She feels taller, lighter, freer than she has in years. The stiffness has melted away, replaced by quiet energy. She smiles softly, a whisper of pride in her heart. Her spine, her strength, her story, all moving together again. As she breathes out, her whole body sighs with contentment. The light around her seems brighter now, the air easier to breathe. She stands still for a moment, the world silent and kind. And in that silence, she feels what true balance means: peace within motion. Emma lowers herself gently to the floor, her movements calm and deliberate. The surface feels cool beneath her palms, grounding her in the moment. She stretches her legs out in front of her, toes pointing toward the light. Her breath steadies, slow and deep, guiding every small motion. She bends one knee, resting her foot lightly against the opposite thigh. The stretch begins softly, unfolding like morning sunlight across her skin. She reaches toward her extended foot, fingers meeting air before touch. It doesn't matter how far she goes, only that she moves with kindness. Her breath flows with the motion, calm and unhurried. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. She feels the pull in her hamstring, gentle and warm. The muscle wakes, remembering the rhythm of strength and ease. Emma closes her eyes and lets her breath carry her deeper. Each inhale brings space, each exhale brings softness. Her spine lengthens with each breath, her chest open, her heart steady. She holds the stretch for a moment, feeling her body hum quietly. Then she releases, straightening slowly, moving like water returning to stillness. She switches sides, bending the other knee with care. Her movements flow naturally now, without thought or effort. She reaches forward again, her hands traveling toward her ankle. Her fingers brush against her skin, and she smiles softly. It's not about reaching the foot, it's about reaching herself. She breathes deeply, her body settling into the rhythm of the stretch. A warmth spreads through her legs, soothing, steady, alive. The tension begins to fade, replaced by gentle circulation and calm. Her legs have carried her through so much, through places, through years. Now she honors them with quiet gratitude in every breath. She straightens once more, placing her hands behind her hips. Her palms press lightly into the floor, her chest rising as she inhales. She lifts her chin slightly, feeling the front of her legs open with ease. The stretch flows through her thighs, her knees, down to her toes. The air feels thicker now, alive with her movement and breath. Emma lowers herself again, bending her knees slightly. She plants her feet flat on the floor, feeling the strength beneath them. Her legs feel rooted, stable, part of the earth itself. She inhales and lets her knees fall gently to one side. Her spine follows the twist, smooth and relaxed. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, drift to the other side. The movement feels like rocking in a calm tide. Her hips loosen, her breath flows, her body softens. Each motion connects her to balance, to peace. Emma straightens again, resting her hands on her knees. She presses her feet firmly into the ground, feeling their quiet power. Her legs tremble slightly, not from weakness but from awakening. The blood flows freely now, warmth rising from toes to thighs. She breathes deeply, and the sensation feels like renewal. Every part of her lower body feels alive, present, strong. She lifts one knee, hugging it close to her chest with both hands. The stretch is small but full of meaning. She breathes into it, thanking her body for holding her upright all these years. Then she releases, switching sides with the same care and gratitude. Her heartbeat slows, her breath steady and full. Emma rests her palms on the floor beside her, grounding once more. The world feels still, her body at peace within its quiet strength. Her legs now feel lighter, freer, as if they could carry her anywhere. She exhales one last time, her body melting gently into calm. The earth beneath her feels steady, kind, alive. And as she closes her eyes, Emma smiles, knowing this strength has always been hers. Emma rises slowly from the floor, her body warm, her breath soft and steady. The light in the room has changed, brighter now, full of quiet gold. She feels it touch her skin like a gentle promise of life. Her movements flow easily, guided by breath and instinct. She lifts her arms once more, stretching toward the sky. Her spine follows, long and graceful like a ribbon of light. Then she exhales, folding forward, her hands brushing the air before her. The stretch feels natural, smooth, effortless like flowing water. Her body remembers now how to move in harmony. She rises again, arms sweeping wide, gathering energy from the air. It feels like drawing light into her chest, into her heart. She exhales, lowering her hands slowly, releasing all tension back to the ground. Her breath and motion are one, inhale to rise, exhale to soften. The rhythm carries her, gentle and sure, through the quiet flow. Each movement blends into the next, seamless, calm, alive. Her body becomes a story told in motion, slow and full of grace. She moves in circles now, her torso swaying from side to side. Her arms follow, tracing invisible patterns through the morning light. It feels like dancing, though no music plays but her own breath. Her heartbeat keeps the tempo, soft and steady inside her chest. Emma smiles as she moves, a quiet joy spreading through her body. She bends her knees slightly, grounding herself deeper into the earth. Then she rises, arms open, chest lifted toward the light above. Her breath feels endless, her spirit light as wind through trees. Every part of her body feels connected, awake and free. Her arms move like wings, slow and wide, balancing the air around her. She feels the rhythm: inhale, rise, exhale, release. Her whole being flows like a river, finding its way home. She turns gently, her spine twisting with ease, her steps light and sure. The floor feels warm beneath her feet, as if alive with her energy. She moves again, slower now, savoring each breath, each stretch. The stillness between motion feels like silence between notes of a song. Emma can feel the pulse of life running through her veins. It hums softly, steady and kind, a song only she can hear. Her arms sweep upward once more, gathering the last of the morning's light. She holds it for a moment, suspended in perfect balance. Then she lets it go, exhaling peace into the quiet room. The world feels softer now, slower, more forgiving. She stands tall, centered, her breath calm and deep. Her body glows with warmth, her mind clear as open sky. In this stillness, she feels both grounded and infinite. Her heart beats in rhythm with the breath of the earth. She knows this moment is not about exercise, but connection. Connection to her breath, her body, her spirit, all moving as one. She brings her hands together at her heart, palms touching gently. The warmth between them spreads, flowing through her chest. Her eyes close and she whispers to herself, "I am here, I am alive." The words settle softly in the air, full of peace and truth. Her breath slows, her shoulders drop, her spine tall and free. The light around her feels quiet, almost sacred. Emma stays still for a moment, listening to the silence she has created. Inside that silence, she feels energy pulsing, bright and calm. Her whole being hums with vitality, balanced and serene. She breathes in deeply one last time, feeling the fullness of life within her. Then she exhales slowly, releasing it all with a smile. And as she opens her eyes to the gentle morning, she knows she has come home to herself. Emma stands quietly, her breath soft and steady in the still air. The morning light rests gently on her face, warm and calm. Her body feels alive now, light yet rooted, filled with quiet strength. Every muscle hums with warmth, every breath carries peace. She closes her eyes and listens to the rhythm of her heartbeat. It moves in harmony with the world, steady and kind. The stiffness that greeted her at dawn has melted into calm energy. She feels gratitude rising, simple and pure, like sunlight through glass. Her mind is clear, her body awake, her spirit soft and bright. This is what vitality feels like, not speed, but presence. Not youth, but awareness of life moving through her. She inhales deeply, filling her lungs with the sweetness of morning. Then exhales, releasing everything that no longer belongs. Emma smiles, a quiet smile born of peace and renewal. The day stretches before her, open and full of possibility. She knows now that energy is not found, it is created. With every breath, every stretch, every moment of stillness. She opens her eyes, ready to begin the day anew. And in that simple stillness, Emma feels truly, beautifully alive.